It's been 6 years since I last played on this world. Quite some time really. But I've decided after reinstalling Satisfactory and realising that my factory no longer works, that we must get it going once again. Has no power, as all the power systems have changed. It's all set up with belts and no pipes. So everything's dead. Nothing works. Nothing produces anything. My whole gigantic factory does not work. So the plan is, we're going to change that. Get it going once again. So these lines move again. The power supply is going to be the biggest challenge in this, as I have a lot of factories spread around the world. And my power supplies are just, like that is a state. Look at it in the distance there. Dreadful. And nuclear power, same issue. No water, no power, no nothing. Dead. So, it's been 6 years since I last played on this save. The 17th of February 2020. This is almost 6 years. It's been a while. The factory, sadly, since all the updates, no longer works. When I first logged on, there was a train moving, don't know where it's gone, don't know how far it's managed to get on the last little bit of power that it would have had before finally coming to a stop. I'm kind of sad about this, but we're going to try and fix it today. There are a lot of things to try and get on with, so hopefully we can get this factory up and running once again. The plan is to get some form of power. So we're also going to try and make it look a bit prettier in the process. I've got 301 tokens there to use in the shop. Haven't got any screws on me, so I can't place the shop right now. Ugh. But we will get this factory up and running once again, and it will be magnificent. I love these little things. They are great. Look at it. Whee! Oh my god. Crashed already. Right. So let's oh my goodness. I cannot drive to save my life. Right, so let's go to the main part of the factory. As you can see, it's a bit overgrown. It's heavily abandoned. I mean, look at where these trees come from. They've just broken through the floor. It just looks like something out of Portal 2. The way it got overgrown. Oh, another one of the little cars. Yay. Oh my goodness. Ah! Oh my god. Try not to crash it again like that. I'm potentially stuck down here now. That's not very good. So we need to go and get the trucks now. We're going to have a little explore around the factory just to see what it is that we potentially need to do. So, yes, perfect. It has fuel ready to go. Perfect. There we go. Oop. Right, that's how you get in. Here we go. We drive down here. And then around this sharp bend. Oh, look at the trees. Overgrown everywhere. Oh my. Right. It's fine. I've got this. I know how to drive. Down the main road to the factory. You know, turn right down here. Ooh. Whoa. Right. Then we go this way. And then down here, I think. It's been a while since I've been here. Quite a long time. See one of the train tracks there. Perfect. Oh no. I'm sure I do know how to drive. Right, so let's just put a ramp in. Let's get the ramps out. Where are they? Ramps. Here we go. Ramp there. Put one here and one there. Perfect. Here we go. And then can't reverse up it. Right, okay. We'll have to turn around. Perfect. Try not to drive off the edge of something else again. Try not to do that. That's very bad. Bad things happen when you drive off the edge of things. Right. And there we go. Back up onto the road, ready to explore the rest of the factory. So we're just driving down here, past one of our original coal miners, which no longer has a coal node, sadly. So neither do the quartz up there, so I have no way of getting quartz in this area. So we're heading down this way towards my oil refinery area. So hopefully there's still some oil left. Quite sad if there isn't. So we go this way. Ooh. So we are now at the oil refinery area. So none of it works at all because it's all set up with belts back before they added liquid in pipes to the game. So it's one of the issues that we're going to be having is having to destroy this. But look at the size of it. I mean, the terrain's all changed as well. Like it used to be a barren area. It didn't used to have the trees and that growing here at all. It used to be almost like a desert, and now it's all lush and green. Right, so I've got lots of things in storage here. Got lots of rubber. Nothing in this one. It's empty. Lots of fuel in this one by the looks of it. Yep, 4 things worth of fuel there. Here looks like where my generators are. Gosh, it's been a long time since I played on this world. It is insane. This save is, you know, it's approaching 6 years since it last had a save done. This would have been the first factory that I actually built in the game. So it's just, it's insane to see the difference. Like, is there anything in the walls here you just can't see? I just don't know how big it all actually was. I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. You know, all this, you can see here the drain. It didn't used to be here. The fact that there's factories in the drain. It's like some sort of event happened causing the factory to get swallowed up by the world. It's insane. I'm glad I'm going to be able to finally fix it and get this factory up and running again. At least that's the goal. We'll see if we can. Don't know how much power that factory actually consumes. I'm assuming it's going to be quite a lot. We'll see what we can do. So back at the main factory now, coming to get some more resources so we can start in actually getting the new oil refinery and power systems set up. This abandoned factory will work again. I promise. I hope so. Otherwise it's hours wasted of my life from years ago. So I'm thinking we could do coal, or we could do the oil factory and get that up and running, but I think the oil will be the best bet because that's just a lot easier to set up. And we'll just go look for some resources around the factory now. Look at the state of it. It's all so overgrown. This is insane. I've been getting sidetracked and I've spent probably the last half an hour looking around the factory to try and find the resources that I need to build the new system, just to get some copper plates to make pipes. It's just, I don't know what I built, but it's terrible. I think we're going to have to rebuild a lot of this in the future as well. Make it so it actually works. Because how do I get around? How am I getting around this system? Right, so look, this is just one of my storage areas where I just dump things. I've got the special things in there. But it's, you know, I'm glad that we've got some of the biofuel stuff, so we'll get that ahead, and then we can start in making a lovely little copper farm. Wait, why? I just don't understand. Why did I build this the way I have? Oh, there's more in there. There's just so much stuff everywhere. My goodness. So we'll just head back down here because the copper node will leave around the back of the factory here. So we'll head around there. We'll go and get a little system set up here so we can actually start producing something made of copper. It's all going to have to be on biofuel for the minute because the size of the factory, I can't just like plug it in on biofuel and hope that it does what we need. I mean, look at the size of this little copper area here. It's insane. So we'll get a little building set up down here. So we're going to start putting some biofuel mass burners down just so we can get... Oh, run out of stuff. Right, let's just head up here. We'll go and grab it quick. It should just be on these belts here because it's just the wire that we need. Yeah. Right. Where, there we go, there's some in here. Perfect. Look at it all. Amazing. Right, back to building my amazing new factory in this abandoned world. It's just devastating that it got abandoned the way it did. We'll just get all this built up. Just a little system just to make the plates that we need. So we've got a basic setup gone. So what we're going to do is just start wiring it all up. Then we can plug it all into the little biomass burners. Once we put them back down, so I've decided that I'm going to put them on a platform just so we can see what they look like. Oh, don't want that one. The asphalt. I've not actually played with this one, so I don't actually know what it looks like yet. So we'll put that here. Nope. It's a bit too high. We'll try that one. There we go. It's a better height. There we go. Pop these here. Make a little platform for them to live on. And we can start production of the copper plates. We can finally get somewhere in this factory. So we'll put this down so we can throw all our fuel in here. Yep, put it there so it's more central, because that makes me feel better, even though this is going to get destroyed. Pop that here. And then pop that one next to it. There we go. Lovely. Then we need a splitter. About here. That's a merge. No, it is a splitter. And you're in the wrong place. Just pop you down again in the right place. Right. Where do we want you? So the input's there. My goodness. There we go. I can belt it all up now. Boom. Boom. And boom. Now to wire them up. Wire that one up. And then we can connect this one to the main system that we have. And then just dump all the fuel in. And there we go. Things are happening. Machines are going. We are getting copper. Hallelujah. So this will turn it copper into ingots, and then the ingots into our copper plates ready for the pipes. This is excellent news. That's exactly what we need just to get started, or I should say restarted. So I've left it for around an hour. I've come back and it is producing still. Ooh, let's go over here. Alright, let's have a look and see how much we've got in one of the containers. There we go, that is amazing. Got a good lot of it going. I upgraded it and added another two of the little crafting stations to make more of these out of the ingots it's making, because it was getting clogged. I did that about 5 minutes after, and then went and got myself some food and accidentally fell asleep and left it running. But that has worked in our favour and given us even more copper plates to go and get ready for upgrading our fuel and oil area. So we need to go and get some concrete ready for the foundations. So we'll go on a little hunt for that. No, this is one of my iron extractors. Right. Oh. Yes. All of this was built before they added the lift block conveyors. So we'll just climb up the noodles. And then we'll go into the factory and we'll look for this concrete and see if we can find it. It's just so much going on here. It's such a mess, but I love it. It's insane. Got to find where I put my concrete. I know it's in this part of the building. What are you? You're not the concrete, I don't believe. No, you're the modular frames. Right. Is it through this door here? No, this is back to the top of the factory. I think it might be on that little bit of catwalk down there, so we'll go down towards that. I think it's on the other side of this, underneath me. Ooh. Right, so potentially in here. Let's have a look. Nope. And this one? Yes, perfect. Look at all that concrete, ready to go, ready to build our new foundations of our new factory. This is excellent news. Right, so let's just go and get all the other bits that we need resource-wise, and then we can get ready down at the factory and start demolishing it, ready for all its new purposes. Just need to grab more wire, and then we can head down. So we'll go to the trucks, wherever they are. This way. I'm getting lost and confused. This giant factory. It's insane to think. Right, you've got some stuff on you. Perfect. We'll grab that wire. It's slow. We'll take this truck. I think. You've got more concrete in you. Perfect. And you've got the quick wire, which we also need. What have you got? Just coal. Right. Let's get in this. We go. Right. Hopefully that truck's not going to be in the way, but it'd be fine. We'll just head this way. Oh. Okay. I swear they used to fit under there, because they used to do runs for me this way. What's happened? Interesting. Right, so what we'll do, we'll head this way. We'll go over the top of the mountain and off the cliff. Should be fine. I don't see any issues with that. Not a problem coming. So, we are ready to drive off the cliff. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Whee! Oh, this fight didn't fall over. Hallelujah. I'm worried it was going to roll over. Right, we'll make it around this little space here. We'll do it again. Hopefully it doesn't tip. Please don't tip. Seems to just be keeping that angle. Nice. Boom. Oh, oh. Yes, it landed it nicely. Right, so we'll head over now to where the oil factory is, which is left. It's not that way, is it? What's with all the pipes and everything we've got that way? The conveyors, even. And electric cables. We'll have to explore that way later and we'll see what that is. Ooh. Oh, it's very rocky down here. Right, let's go up here. And it's stuck. Right, we'll leave that there. Right. So, first things first. We're going to need places to store all of our items. Put a few of these down next to each other. Perfect. Dump everything, and then we can start deconstruction of the old facility. There we go. Perfect. Get rid of all this. Don't need this anymore. Goodbye, early access Satisfactory oil factory. And welcoming the new. So it's all mostly cleared away. Just one more job to do. Game cannot handle the destruction that is happening right now. Here we go, nice and clear, ready for building. Getting rid of all these trees and all this out of the way. Excellent. Yeah. I don't know if that's going to make it, but we can always try. Throw another one just to be on the safe side. Get rid of that tree. Don't need that tree anymore. Goodbye, tree. So long. The foundations of the factory are now in. We've got oil ready to go, I think. We've got 2 refineries ready. We'll see if we can just start producing us some fuel. This is the next test. Can it handle it? These are the big questions that we have. Right, there's an oil generator, that's what we're going to need next. Need more rotors to build one of them. Just go and grab those now. From our storage area, and you can see I put a little road in. Make life a bit easier when it comes to getting here. We are going to focus on making it look a bit nicer too, but at the moment it looks dreadful. It's just a gate and a little wall. It's not really much better, but we'll have a look at maybe building it over here, perhaps, maybe? Test number 2. We have put biofuel in there. We have got it potentially up and running. We've added a generator to the top, so hopefully this generates the fuel that we need to actually make power. Right, is it working? Is it going? Right, well that one wasn't hooked up, so we hook that up. Head up here. Let's have a look. Is it go right? I'm looking at the sky. Right, oh. Right. That doesn't scream it's getting liquid. So, what's wrong? Why are you not... Right, well, that doesn't look like it's getting oil. But let's bring the wire up here. Come on. Come on. There we go. Put that straight up to here. And then we can... Oh, my music. I forgot to turn that off. I had this on while I was doing some bits and bobs. Right, let's get rid of that. Pause that. And then we'll pick it up. We don't want to leave that there. Forget about it. Got to have my music while I build. Right, let's continue wiring this up. So just jump up here. Can we get it? Yep, perfect. We got it. Put that there. Drag this over this way to there. Perfect. And wire that up. So once fuel starts coming, it will generate power, which will be excellent. So let's just go investigate why it's not working. So everything's wired up. You've got fuel. Let's give you a bit more. And you are making oil. You are not wired up. So the pump, so the liquid's not getting up. Perfect. Oil is being pumped. Hasn't kickstarted the generator yet. Let's have a look. Oh, that's leaves. You are taking in oil. Perfect. There we go. It's doing things. Things are happening. Right. Are you going to start pumping fuel up? I've got on here. What's going on? Why is it not making me any fuel yet? I don't understand. Right, so it's working, so we're adding more generators because we need to try and get this producing lots and lots of power. There's maybe too many, but we'll find out. We'll have a test. We'll see if it works. They produce quite a good chunk of power. So here, there is 2,000 megawatts when I overclock them. Yeah, so let's have a look. 200%. Use 200%. It may consume more fuel than we're producing though, which is a bit of an issue. But we'll find that out later, won't we? Fuel's going into there, so that's building up, so maybe not. Interesting. Okay, right. I mean, it's working, it's producing me power. We are on the right track to restarting this world. Now let's just run the old power lines and see how much power the factory actually consumed. So we know how much we need to produce. This is the next thing. So come down to here and oh, right. Nothing. 300 odd megawatts is not a lot. Max consumption. Interesting. Right, so potentially nothing. There used to be a geyser here. Is it still there? Right, there was a geyser here. I just got rid of the flying deadlies. Now we're going to put the back just to give us that bit more power. We'll see what happens. Instantly. Really good one as well. So it gives us good power. So we'll hook that back up to the main system then. And I'll add more power to what we've got. We'll need to work
Samples
out
of
what
unknown
this
alien
power is.
species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Excellent, thank you. So these belts and wires go somewhere, so I'm going to go investigate and see where it goes. It seems to travel quite a distance, so we'll see what's at the other end. So there was another whole oil refinery area at the other end, so we're going to destroy all this and we're going to plumb this up and bring all the oil to the oil refining area. Now it is a bit of a distance, so I'm going to have to put pumps and stuff on it, I think. But we'll get it all set up first. Get it all destroyed, and then we can start rebuilding this so it actually works again. Because honestly, I don't actually remember building this at all. So I have no idea when I've done this. Must have been one of the latest things that I did. I remember more of the earlier game on this save than I do the later. This is... right, so it's got oil. Okay, so... if we just... oh, wire these back up with a new wiring system. Boom. You. To the pole there. That to that pole. That pole to that pole. And then that to that one. Right, so we're putting in the pipes to start bringing it close to home. It's quite a distance away still. But they seem to be not have a lot of length on them. So we'll just okay, that's not helpful. Right, let's get rid of that, and then we'll put the supported one on down here, and then we can connect that back up like that, and then like so. And then we have oil already beginning its journey across the world. Are you still too far away? Right. So let's put new ones of these down. There we go. Now we can plumb this in. Oh, did I literally put them back in the exact same place? Right, let's just bring them back a little bit. Get rid of them. Don't need them. And then here. And here. Perfect. And then get rid of that top one. Excellent. And we'll just keep doing this until we make it back to the factory. We just have to measure it out each time. So there. Perfect. And place these down. 2. And then pipe it along. To there. You. To there. Oh, I've run out of copper plates. Right, need to head back and we'll get a lot of them so we can completely rebuild this pipeline back to its former glory. So I've added in a road just to get the trucks up and down the hill, because that hill was way too steep apparently. I've messed around with the decals a little bit so you can see the lovely little Sintra markings. I don't know how you make curved roads. I've seen people build those. I know you have to mess around to get the shapes, but well, that'll be a later thing to do, I think. We'll just drive this up here, down and into the factory. Look at that gate open, that's so cool. Little fans up there, just to add a bit of something to it. Just park that here for now, and then we'll have a little look-see around at this place. So I've had to turn one of the generators off, because it was actually using way too much oil too quickly, so yeah, at least it's making power now, which is great news. So thank you all very much for watching today's episode. So we've just done this little pipeline here, ready to connect to the rest of it. Still need to go and connect it to the other oil extractors and then into the factory, get it all plumbed in. But I think we've made a good start on getting this factory up and running again, considering it's been dormant for 6 years. So I want to say thank you all very much for watching. Please give me a like, a comment and subscribe if you liked it, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.